Howdy, and thanks for tuning in. I'm standing outside of the Amtrak station in Charleston, West Virginia. I'm getting ready to start a 15-day journey across the country and up into Canada as well. But this time, I'm not going alone. I'm going with my sister and her family. So this evening, we're taking Amtrak's Cardinal from Charleston, West Virginia, overnight to Chicago, Illinois. If we get there in time, we should arrive in Chicago at around 10 a.m., giving us about 5 hours to look around the Windy City. That's if we're on time, of course, so fingers crossed. Anyhow, once we're in Chicago, we'll meet up with my dad and stepmom and hop aboard Amtrak's Empire Builder to travel across the northern part of the country all the way out to Spokane, Washington. Once we're in Spokane, we're renting a big van and driving up to Glacier National Park for a few days before crossing into Canada, going up to Banff National Park. From Banff, we're headed west across the Rocky Mountains all the way to the coast back into Washington State and going to Olympic National Park before driving south to Portland and flying back home. I hope you enjoy this first part of our trip, as tonight we take Amtrak's Cardinal from Charleston, West Virginia to Chicago, Illinois. Come on, let's go. We're here a little bit early, but we clearly have literally half the station taken up with us 6. Wow. All right, we're getting ready to head across the bridge towards downtown Charleston. We've got about an hour and a half or so before the train gets here, so we have some time to walk and stretch our legs, so we might as well do it. They're having a little concert over there on a Friday night. No. This is a lot of fun. This is kind of an unexpected surprise. We got here a little bit early. Our train's running behind, plus we got to the station early. So instead of sitting around the station, this is what I like to do. Get out, walk around, see the city. I mean, I grew up here, so it's not like I haven't seen this before, but it's still fun to get out. Much better than sitting in the train station. Headed back across the bridge to the train station, just as they've got a good song playing, Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. So this building right here is the Amtrak station here in Charleston. Well, the gang's all here. We're waiting on our Cardinal. It's going to be here within the next 30 minutes. We're right here. We just got a sign here by the Charleston station and just waiting on the train. So looking forward for our overnight journey. So while we're waiting, we're just talking about what we're looking forward to the most. So Jenna, you're first. What are you looking forward to the most?
I think I'm most excited for Glacier.
Glacier National Park, all right. So let's go now. By the way, this is my niece, Jenna. And here's my niece, Nikki. This way, you've seen Nikki before in several videos.
What's up, guys?
So Nikki, what are you most excited for on this trip?
It's really hard to pick because I've seen all these places that we're going to, but personally, I'm most excited for probably Yoho.
Yoho National
Park. Because I said we should go there, and then they're like, okay, fine, and planned it. So
That's true, because we were going to go to Yoho National Park, and then Nikki suggested it, so now we're going to Yoho. That's right. All right, let's get to my other niece here, Audrey.
Hi.
All right, Audrey. So Audrey, what are you most excited for on this trip?
I am most excited for Banff.
Banff. All right. So far the Canadians have the Americans 2-1. Wow. All right, come on over. Who's
Hey.
next? This is my sister Hope, and she's the girl's mom. My sister. Yeah. Anyhow, what are you most excited for?
I really hope we get to see bear, but safely from a distance. I really hope we get to see bear.
I hope we get to see a bear too. All right. So my brother-in-law Brad, his turn. So Brad, what are you most excited for?
Unfortunately, Banff. I'm going to be the tiebreaker, I guess. Or,
All right.
yeah.
So Banff, I think, is the winner. For me, I'm most excited. I've been to all these places before, and I love all of. I've not been to Yoho, actually. I've not been to Yoho. So, but I'm actually most excited to ride on the train, specifically the Empire Builder, with everybody, because riding on the trains are so much fun. Anyhow.
And let me add, we are all really excited to see how many burgers Mr. Walker eats on this trip. We're going to keep track. We will let you know at the end.
How many hamburgers? He's definitely a carnivore. All right. You know, this station here in Charleston, West Virginia, it's a really nice station. I went to a lot of stations this summer on my Great American Rail journey all over the country. And this one's not very big, but it's very clean, lots of seating, nice bathrooms. The employees here are super nice. And it's right here on the river, right across from downtown Charleston. So easy to get into town. The train will be here in about 5 minutes, and we're all excited about that, but I have to show you this because there's a beautiful, beautiful sky here behind the city of Charleston. The Cardinal departed Charleston, West Virginia, and traveled overnight through Kentucky and Ohio. It made a short stop in Indianapolis early the next morning before arriving at its final destination of Chicago, Illinois. First fresh air stop of the trip, Huntington, West Virginia. It's just the very next stop after Charleston, but hey, it's a fresh air stop, so why not? Plus, it's just a good time for me to sign off for tonight because it's after 10 p.m., time to go to bed, hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight, and then wake up tomorrow morning, hopefully somewhere in Indiana, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get to Chicago on time or even a little bit early to go explore the Windy Cities. All right, back on the train, time to go to bed. Good night. Good morning from Indianapolis, Indiana. It's about 5:15 in the morning, and it's another fresh air stop. I'm actually wide awake, got a little bit of sleep, slept all the way through Cincinnati, and so our train is ahead of schedule. Excited about that. So this is a long stop in Indianapolis, well, relatively speaking. So it's about a 45-minute stop, so I'm just walking around. My sister Hope is over here. We're literally like the only ones plus one other person off the train. Right now everybody else is asleep. So we're gonna go in and check out the station for a little while and just walk around some. Well, we're outside the train station and for this long break, and Lucas Oil Stadium's there, but right over here is White Castle. It's real tempting to go over there and get to a little White Castle at 5 o'clock in the morning. The sign says it's open, but well, we're headed back up to the train track from hanging out here in the station. Not the nicest Amtrak station I've been to. The one in Charleston, West Virginia is better. It's smaller, but better. Almost everybody's awake now. Not quite, but almost. I think Jenna's still asleep. Our Amtrak Cardinal arrived on time, 10 o'clock to Chicago, Illinois. So now we're in Union Station, and we're gonna walk to the bounce luggage storage facility to drop off a bunch of bags, and then spend the next few hours exploring the Windy City. We're here in Chicago, walking to Grant Park and the Buckingham Fountain. All right, we're out here in front of Buckingham Fountain here in Grant Park in Chicago. And beautiful day. It's not very sunny. It's cloudy and overcast a little bit. Feels great. Just getting some exercise before we hop on the Empire Builder.
Let's go! Woo-hoo.
We're here in Millennium Park, and behind me is Cloud Gate, otherwise known as the Bean. I'm standing behind the Bean in Chicago, talking with my reflection right there, and the city reflecting off the Bean. Well, we've made it here to the Chicago River.
I have a for the bartenders as a crew. So on behalf of Owen Miller, thank you so much for allowing us to
Well, we picked up our bags here in Chicago from our bounce luggage facility. Now we're headed to Union Station I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The next video, we're going to be taking Amtrak's Empire Builder across the northern part of the country. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.